What's up, my plant people? My name is Stacia. This is Oops, I Sold My Planties, and thanks for coming to hang out. So today what I wanted to do was chop a couple of plants up. I have a couple of things that need tending to. First and foremost is this Philodendron Radiatum. I got it in a nursery. It's very juvenile, but it's unruly, and some of the leaves weren't that great. So I'm going to chop it up and kind of get it into a better condition. Next, we have my Verrucosum that has been on the struggle bus for quite some time. Dropped a leaf. These look rough. Thrips came through. Of course, it got this one. We lost a leaf due to that. It got a little leggy. We got this little section here. And we're just going to get that into a little bit better order. And then last but not least is this big boy. I tried to chop this up on camera for you once, and the camera cut off. I'm prepared for that now. So we'll definitely get the full thing. I got my eagle eye on the timer, making sure I'm not going to miss it. And we'll get all that going. And I think what I'm going to do, well, I know what I'm going to do is this here, this section here is the newest section that has come, and it's beautiful. It has got almost, this one, you guys, is clear, so close to a half moon, but right here at the very tip, and I'll get you some better pictures, it kind of flows into the other side, and that's still very soft, just so you know. And so I don't know if some of you guys know about this plant, but the leaves will come in beautiful white like this, flushed with white, just full of white. However, over time, this is what happens. This leaf here, all this lighter green color here, ignore the darker stuff, all this lighter green up here, that was actually this color when it came out. This leaf here, all of it. I mean, you can see where the dark is, but everything else, all of this section here, that's all the stuff that came in this color. So over time, these do fade back to a minty green color, but the overall growth of this is beautiful. So we're going to chop that section off. That I'm going to propagate all by itself. That section I'm keeping for myself because it's just friggin' beautiful. And then I'm going to chop off a few of these leaves and, you know, make a couple more propagations. So I'm going to go pretty far back down the stem here. I'm going to go back, you know, down here, and I'll let you watch. I'll let you see what I'm doing, and hopefully I can learn you a little something. Stick around, check it out. All right, you guys. So first and foremost, we want to, and I don't usually do this part on camera, but I did want to let you guys see what I do to sterilize my shears in between plants and before cutting plants. I just use a regular paper towel. I take a decent sized piece because I don't want to cut my fingers, so I give myself a little bit of padding. I put alcohol, rubbing alcohol on it, and then I take the rubbing alcohol and I wipe the shears themselves just to get any kind of disease or whatever may be on there off. All right, nice and sterilized. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to look at this plant and I'm going to chop all the way off at the bottom. First off, we're just going to leave that, set it to the side. And now this, we're going to look at this. So I've got a node with a leaf here, a node with a leaf here. Yep, I'm going to do as I usually do. I'm just going to chop in between in the internodal area. And this one I'll probably leave all together. Actually, no, I won't. That new piece is gone. So we've got those. Same thing with this one, internodal area. I'm just going to chop them. Yeah, all right. We'll set those to the side, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put those in water for propagation, and I'll show you guys how I do that. All right, that one was quick and easy. Now we're gonna go to the Verrucosum. But I think I'm gonna do sort of the same type thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the pole. All right. Oh. So there's a node right under the soil. I'm gonna chop it off right above the soil. And then again, internodally. All right. I'll show you what I'm going to do to get these propagated up in just a few minutes. Set this over to the side. And y'all, I'm an asshole because I did not. Okay. Well, that has a little. Alrighty. Now here we are with Jose. Let me look at this camera and see how well you guys can see what I'm doing. Alrighty, so first things first, actually, I'm going to cut down below that node and take that out of the way. All right, and then we've got a couple of sections here. So I think what I'm going to do is cut in between those two. And that gives us 2 leaves and a couple of nodes. Same thing here, actually. I think I'm gonna go. Now this is what we have left of the main plant for now. Set it to the side. And I'm going to separate these . All right, so there's another one. And these I will probably water propagate. With the Jose Buono, I will probably water propagate these. And then this one, I am actually going to get in between. I will water propagate this, and I will start this guy in Sphag, actually. I will put it in Sphag to see how that roots that one up. Alrighty, give me just a few minutes. I'm gonna do the whole camera thing again. I will get all my supplies set up to show you what I do for the sphagnum and the water stuff. Stand by. All right, you guys. I've got a few things going here. I got some Sphag soaking. So what I wanted to do first was take these Verrucosum pieces, and I'm actually going to put them in this jar. And yes, I left all of that stem on there on purpose. So I'll have those like that. I've got this little baby Jose Buono. Oh, I thought I was gonna put it in there, but I guess I won't. That I will put here. Okay. And then I have this Jose Buono. Oh, that I thought I was gonna put there that I'm not. Okay, well, things change, huh? All right, so these, actually, I will put in here. And I know roots are gonna tangle, but that's why I check on them rather regularly, just to because when that starts to happen, of course, I separate them out. All right. So it looks like we're going to be doing spag for Jose because he's a big boy. All right, so first things first. Come on, guys. All right. This one here. So I just soaked some spag in some Super Thrive water. Okay. And I'm going to put it down into this pot, and I'm going to set Jose with his aerial roots right down into this pot. And then surround him at the top with more spag. All right. So that's what that's going to look like. I've got the aerial roots submerged, and then I'm going to take a bag because, I don't know, these roots seem to really like high humidity to start kicking off. So I am going to actually put this bag, and y'all may think I'm weird, but I'm going to tell you what, I do this all the time, and stuff really seems to enjoy it. Now, it's not 100% sealed, but it's going to keep the majority of the humidity in there. Okay? So that one's done. Next, I'm going to have to throw some more spag in this here water. I got some more spag. So, put this in here, and I realize it's in there in a very odd manner, but until I get some roots, you know. Now, when you're doing this, the reason you're cutting, since I didn't say it while I was doing it, the reason you're cutting in between the nodes in the internodal area is so you don't disrupt any of the growing points, because everything grows from the node. That's where the plant makes its roots. That's where the plant sends out its new leaves. So you definitely don't want to do anything to destroy the node. Now what I do when I root this way, I give a good 5 days in between checking to see what everything's doing, just because I want to give it a chance to actually do something. So in about 5 days, I'll check on it. 5 days to a week, actually, when I honestly, when I think about it and I have a minute to take to check on it, I will check on it. And I'll give you updates as we go. So if you want to give me just a minute, I'll get everything set up here on the table so you can see how it's going to propagate. And then I'm going to get it back up here on my shelf somewhere where I can find room under my grow lights somewhere. So give me just a couple minutes, like I said, to get this all set up, and you'll see how they're going to propagate. So that's it for me, you guys. If this is something you liked, if you did like this content, make sure you get down below, hit that thumbs up, mark your subscribe button, and make that notification bell say all so you can get notified anytime I upload, because this is the kind of stuff we do around here. And as I always say here on my channel, thanks for watching. Y'all come back and bring your friends. If you don't want to bring your friends, that's cool, because you guys are the reason I'm here and I'm doing this. I love ya, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace out.